Cyber Ninja Online, guys, and welcome to Titan Quest. Now, this is a game I played a few years back now. I put about like 31 to 37 hours, somewhere in there, in this game, and I barely scratched the surface. Now, this is going to be a long as fuck playthrough, but I wanted to just jump into something here. I want to get some recording done. I don't really want to play any more House Flipper right now. The game's kind of pissing me off, to be honest. I'm having a lot of issues. I'm trying to fill this bookshelf, and I clip through the ground because there's bad hitboxes and detection or collision and shit like that. Anyways, though, so we're gonna jump into Titan Quest. Titan Quest is a isometric point-and-click role-playing or RPG style game. It's similar to Diablo, if any of you know that. If you watch my Fallout playthroughs 1 and 2, it's kind of the similar style like that, except it's not as heavy in the role playing. But yeah, I don't know everything about this game inside and out, but we're gonna try it. Let's go ahead and play Titan Quest here. Single player, we're gonna be normal. My level 31. So if I played about 31 hours, then I've got a level. I got a level an hour. We're gonna be male, tunic color. Yeah, that looks good. That's us right there. Let's go ahead and start this. I'm gonna have to. It's gonna take me a little bit to kind of learn the ropes.
One day, the sun will dim and spread a shadow over the earth. Temples, which have stood forever, will be destroyed. The heavens will vanish, and the gods will fall upon the earth. One day the weak will have power over the strong. The poets will stop singing and instead take up the sword. It is in these darkest times that the strongest of heroes are born.
There are no subtitles for this game because there's not really that many cutscenes, as far as I remember and/or am concerned. Okay, I won't fuck around with that too much. Remember how to move here. Oh yeah, it's also C. Cool. Character window. Use the character window to manage your items, assign attribute points, and see your character stats. Inventory. To equip an item, move it to an appropriate equipment slot. You may drop an item by moving it outside the character window or by clicking on the item and pressing the D key. Attribute points. Assign attribute points by clicking the plus buttons to the left of each stat. I'm going to leave the tutorial tips and stuff on because it's, like I said, it's been, well, I don't know if I mentioned it. It's been a couple of years since I played, so.
You there, soldier! If you've come looking for rest and peace, you won't find it here in Helos. Our village has recently been beset by satyrs and other vile beasts. The help of your fighting arm would be greatly appreciated. Our farmers cannot get to their fields and our supplies are running low. Please, go down the road toward the village and help where you can.
Satyrs are, if you've ever seen Chronicles of Narnia, what Mr. Tumbus is, that's a satyr. Talking to people. Clicking on people with icons over their heads to interact with them. Quest characters will have the exclamation mark, and general information will be indicated by the diamond. So he just had general information. If you're familiar with Greek mythology and all that, then you're going to thrive in this. If not, God knows. He's a quest character.
You must have been sent by the gods. Please, in the field here, they're going to kill my horse.
Quest log. The quest log displays quest objectives and other information. Shortcut key is Q. The main quest guide you through the central story in Titan Quest. Side quests are smaller optional adventures. I believe this is probably... Nope. This is a main quest. Troubled villager. Strange beasts have surrounded a poor man's horse. He needs your help in saving it. Save Timakus's horse. We're not going to go through the dialogue. I just want to see. Yes, I forgot you can have all that open at the same time. So map is M. Okay. Let's get in there and help this guy. Audio. Sound effects is way down. Apparently I got an achievement. Is it alt? It is alt. Nice. So we're like fresh characters, so we'll take what we can. I cannot dual wield. I'm pretty sure I can, but I think it's a I have to learn it ability. So.
You saved my horse. Thank you. But I'm not the only one in trouble. Down the road there, that's my village, Helos. We've got monsters at the gates, in the fields. They're everywhere.
Alright, investigate the problems in Helos, which I believe is over here. This game is pretty big, pretty extravagant. We'll try to do as much as I can of it. I can't guarantee that we'll 100% it, but we'll see. I don't think there's actually anything else in there, but I just want to check that real quick. I might turn the sound effects up even more. It was flashing, but didn't really need to be. Let's head into the town here. Village of Helos. Rebirth Fountains, which is that right there. Rebirth Fountains will activate the first time you approach them. When you load a saved game or when you die, you will appear at the last Rebirth Fountain you activated. You can manually activate a previously activated fountain by clicking on it. That way we'll spawn here for sure. Let me close that.
Hello, I am Aesol, guard captain for this small village. We are holding up, but what's the use? If the monsters lay waste to our farms, we're lost all the same. It's that cursed shaman. Diomedes is tearing his hair out over it.
Sorry for all this menuing here. I'm trying to find a good balance.
The waters within these fountains are blessed by the gods. They say when you touch the water, your soul drinks from it. Should you suffer the dark fate in battle, your body will return to the fountain and you may live to fight again.
So there's a lot going on here. This will show us everything that we see on the minimap there. So for example, Rebirth Fountain, the different villagers, where we are on the map. It shows us a lot.
Oh, Muse, inspire me to speak of the mightiest hero ever known, son of Zeus, a god, and of a mortal woman, the man named Heracles. Hated by the goddess Hera and beloved of Zeus, mighty-handed Heracles battled monsters great and fearsome. The Nemean lion he slew, and the Hydra many-headed, the Erymanthian boar, and thunderous giants. 12 tasks of legend did he perform. Heracles rose above the realm of mortals. Once, it is told he took the place of Atlas, who holds the world aloft. Heracles. Yes, Heracles bore the world itself upon his shoulders. And now, where is a hero half as great as he?
So even if you don't know Greek mythology, if you know Disney, Hercules, that's the same Hercules.
Hello, stranger. I'm Diomedes, the leader of this small village. Do you mean to say that you fought your way here? If that's true, then please, I beg of you, we need your help. Monsters led by a powerful satyr shaman appeared a few days ago and have driven us from our farms. We can hardly defend the village gates and have no one who can stop them from destroying our crops. Our farmland lies on the other side of the river, just over this bridge. The shaman was last seen beyond the farms at the edge of the Helos woods. Please, rid us of this terrible sorcerer. We will pay you what we can.
All right. I'm not actually done here yet. The guards have that under control. There's a guy here, but we can't talk to him yet. So this is our first trader right here, actually. This is a caravan driver. I believe this is like our bank for us.
I'll hold your things for you.
So the storage area is where we store our stuff. Transfer areas between two different characters. And the relic vault is just for relics specifically, I guess. Caravan window. Use caravans to store extra possessions. You can access your belongings at any caravan driver. Look for them in most major cities. Click on expand storage to buy extra space. Click on the transfer tab to share items with your other playable characters. Transfer in items. Items placed here are shared between all your current player characters. To transfer items, just place them in the transfer area. When you load another character, visit a caravan dealer and collect the desired items. Note, to trade items with other players' characters in multiplayer games, use the trade feature instead. So yeah, we won't really need to do the transfer area. I'm only
goods are safe.
planning to have one character. Let's touch base with this trader here, though.
Out there, don't go unprepared. It is not safe. We shall see you again, I hope.
Merchant window. Merchants buy and sell weapons and equipment necessary for adventuring. Blacksmiths sell general weapons and armor. Arcanists sell items geared towards magic users. And traders sell an assortment of both. He, my friends, is a trader. I don't mean trader as in like a bad guy, like he betrayed us. I mean trader as in like he sells shit. But I think you get the point.
Monsters all over the village. They're burning and killing everything in their path. I've never seen such things in my life. The chaos and destruction, it is all too much for me to handle.
Alright. We are going to be going to the north, I believe, is where he wants us to go. Find and defeat the satyr shaman.
These shrines are ancient, as old as humankind, some say. They say Prometheus, who brought us fire, built these too. And in ancient times, men traveled by them.
So portals. Portals allow you to travel quickly between various locations in the world. Left click on a portal to open the portal map. At this time, you have not activated any of the portals. Location of all the portals you discover in the future will be stored on the portal map. Your portal stone is now available for use. To activate your portal stone, click on the portal stone button on the HUD, or we can click L for short. I don't know where the portal stone. As with other portals, left click on the portal to open the portal map. Select any destination on the map to teleport there. This portal will remain open to you or any members of your party until you die or return back through it. I believe I can drop multiple. Yes. Okay. Let's just make sure this is active. Cool. I might be doing a lot of
Leave if you must, traveler, but we need your help. The farms are on the other side of the village, across the bridge.
Alright, I got you. I probably will be doing a lot of power looting through our playthrough here, especially at the beginning. Maybe not as much later on, but we'll see. Here is the Helios farmland. So down here, hold up. He wants to catch these hands. There we go. Didn't know if he dropped anything. So I'll talk about the HUD. There's our mini map there. This tells us where we are. This is the portal stone. I can click it manually or not. This is our health. That is our mana. Down here is our experience bar, quick slot. So if I hit any of these numbers on my keyboard here, it will use whatever's there. This is my left click. That's my right click. picture of us up here and a bunch of other stuff. Maps. When exploring, use the compass map and the map window to locate key features such as quests, objectives, merchants, and dungeon entrances. The compass map is located in the upper right corner. Open the map window with the map menu button at the bottom of the screen or by pressing M. Like so. It's a level 2 here, so it's a bit higher than us. We got a fair bit of experience. I'm gonna pause for a second just because I want to see a key binding here. Let me go back this way just for a second. Yes, that's what I thought. I was trying to figure out what the highlight item button was. So we may or may not have missed some loot back there. I'm not going to go back for it. I don't really care that much, but... So the key about games like this is resource management as well. You want to make sure that you're not getting yourself killed. I actually don't have any health potions. I probably should pick some up. Yeah, that boar might fuck me up. Yeah, he's gonna fuck me up. Alright. Listen here, boar. And you can't go that way. Nice. Let's go back to Helos real quick so I can get some health potions. And then we will progress on. Alright, sorry about that. I had to click something real quick.
Don't forget armor for your arms and goodbye, my friend.
If I remember correctly, I think I can click on this. No? I mean, we're healing automatically anyways, but I thought there was an insta-heal. It might just be in later places. It costs 120 gold, and we have 507. I don't know if I want to commit to that.
Until next time. Forgot something?
Buy a couple there.
Goodbye.
That should last us a little bit. Hopefully. Click the wrong button. Alright. So let's get into some action here. As I lose all the frames. Potions. Potions restore health. Okay. And energy. To use a potion, click on the image on the quick bar or press the corresponding hotkey. Potions are automatically assigned to the last 2 quick bot slots. You can manually assign potions to other slots by right-clicking on the empty slot and selecting a potion from the list. So yes, I can manually set anything I want on my hotbar there. For now, there's nothing I actually want to set, but something to keep in mind. No, thank you, sir. I don't think I want that. I'll take it anyways, though. Like I said, power looting. I'll take it and I'll sell it. Okay, so the shaman's up that way. It's good to know. By the way, this game has some really funky physics, so you'll see me kill an enemy and they'll probably go flying about 50 plus feet at least. kind of grinding for XP right now. Hey, that guy dropped a potion. Thank you, sir. XP and money really is what I'm grinding for. Can't exactly see that guy, but I know he was there. Don't know what I want to build for a character either, by the way.
At harvest time, the whole village sets to work in the fields. The crops must be gathered and properly stored. We make an offering to Demeter, goddess of bounty.
You got a drink into me there. All right. Let's keep progressing. I want that first level up. He's dropping some stuff. Okay, I automatically equipped the sword or the shield, which was nice. I'm gonna leave all that for now. I don't even remember like what the builds correspond to, so I'm gonna have to look at that. What's nice though is I can play it's gonna sound weird. I can play this game with one hand, like for now. As the game progresses and I get more abilities and stuff, I'm gonna want my other hand to be on the hotbar. But for now, I have pretty much just my basic attack and my potions. So. Just about entering the Helos Woodland. No, Helos Woods. My bad. If I could read, that'd be great, but I can't.
You can't hold anymore. You have no more room.
Visit a merchant. If your inventory is full, you may wish to visit a merchant and sell items that you no longer need. Merchants can be found in all cities and towns. Look for their symbol on the compass map or in the map window. So the reason I power loot in games like this, specifically isometric RPG games, but a lot of RPG games I do power loot in, is for one thing, money. Now, it's not that I want all the money in the world and just to power loot and hoard and shit.
Fred.
Money is actually really powerful in games like this if you do it right. So, I right click, right? Yeah. I don't want any of that, to be honest. We'll auto sort.
We shall see you again, I hope.
Just like that, I made like 100 gold. Seems like a waste, but it's not that bad. But yes. So if you have a good surplus of gold, that means you can buy items from merchants, which will probably speed up your damage output at certain aspects in the game. Don't continue to shoot me, sir. I'll come over here because I want that primitive chest. I want my first level 2, but it's going to take a little bit. Almost there. After I kill this guy. Nice. Alright, so level up. You have gone up a level. Each time your character gains a level, they will receive skill and attribute points as a satyr attacks me. Open the skill window to assign your skill points. Shortcut is S. Open the character window to add attributes. Shortcut for that is C. The important thing is not to forget to level up. Which sounds kind of stupid, but it's possible. Alright, so 58 strength, and my strength is 50 right now. Select a mastery. Oh god, here we go. So, on one side we have Storm. Excels at dealing massive lightning and cold damage to single opponents or small groups. The Storm color has limited personal defenses, but can slow, freeze, and stun enemies with frost and thunder attacks. Earth. Adept at raining down destruction over large hordes of enemies. With more skills designed to deal damage, the Pyromancer relies on a colossal earth elemental to hold the attention of enemies. Dream. Drawing power from the dream world, the Seer uses sheer force of will to dominate the battlefield. The arcane workings of the psyche, time, and reality itself are all playthings for those who have mastered the secrets of the mind. Warfare. The warrior excels at dealing out physical damage but pays little heed to defense. With high mastery levels, the warrior can learn to deal damage to several adversaries at once. Spirit. The Thurgius, I've never heard that before, combines offense and defense with insidious life-stealing skills and leech enemies' vitality while bolstering their own. At higher levels, the ability to summon a powerful Leash King dramatically increases damage-dealing ability. Then we have defense. The defender specializes in surviving battles but offers less in the way of offensive enchantments. Many skills focus on utilizing the shield to deflect attacks and disable enemies. Nature. The Wanderer can call on denizens of the forest to deal damage and shield them from enemies. Healing and defensive auras allows allies to survive longer and fight more efficiently. Runes. The warrior shamans of the north inscribe their weapons and armor with magical runes, or cast them on the ground to control the battlefield. Drawing power from the ecstasy of combat, they are both proficient in melee and able to unleash magical fury. Then we have hunting. Master of bow and spear combat. Piercing attacks penetrate enemy armor, and high-level bow skills will tear through large groups of enemies. The hunter must rely on speed and range to stay out of the reach of enemies. Last but not least, we have Rogue. The Rogue is unmatched at dealing rapid damage to single opponents or wearing them down with poisoning and bleeding. Reliant on hit-and-run tactics, the Rogue is less well-suited for handling hordes of enemies and employs traps and trickery to avoid being overwhelmed. You guys know me. My first instinct is to go Rogue and or hunting, but because this is going to be a single-player game and I'm being by myself, I'm probably going to avoid those. Defense, I'm going to avoid. I was thinking maybe Spirit. I think when I played last, I was Warfare. Maybe I'll go Spirit. Skill window. You will receive new skill points each time you gain a level. Add these points to your mastery or individual skills. I do know that we can master multiple skills. Mastery level. Adding points to a skill mastery unlocks new tiers of skills to increase your mastery level. Click on the mastery button in the lower left of the window. Skill level. Left click on a skill in an unlocked tier to add points to it. You must have at least 1 point in the skill to use it. Add more points to increase the power of the skill. So, let me break that down in an easy to understand manner. This is our skill tree, right? To use anything here, I have to at least click this once to put this up to level 1. Then I can put points into anything here. If I want to use anything here, I have to click this at least 4 times to get this to level 4. So I have to level this up individually on top of leveling these up. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a point into the Spirit Mastery. Provides the arcane knowledge and mental discipline to study the dark art of controlling. So currently I get +3 intelligence, +2 defense, +3 intelligence, +2 dexterity, +20 health, and +8 energy. And that allows me to buy or unlock anything here. I still have 2 skill points, so I can either pour more points into mastery or I can start getting something. So I'm going to take a quick look here and see what we have. Tyrian Attack. This powerful wizard's trick causes your staff to shoot 3 projectiles, but channeling magical energy into it. Initially, each hit is not as powerful as a normal attack, but the effectiveness increases every level. Death Chill Aura. A deathly chill radiates from the character, slowing the attack and movement of enemies as it diminishes their life. Life Drain. Leeches life from an enemy to replenish your own. You know what I want to do? I want to hybrid this class with the Warfare class, because I think if we throw in these auras here, and even Leech, Life Leech, we can do some crazy shit. So I'm just going to read through these on my own super quickly here. Another thing to note is the square skills are abilities I activate, circle or passive. I think I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'm kind of gathering an idea of what kind of build I want to make. It's important to do this early on because you don't want to just start pouring points into, like, if I was just looking at these and I was like, oh yeah, Death Chill Aura, and I start pouring points into this, and I kind of think later on, yeah, that was nice, but Life Drain I should have got early on, because then when you hit higher levels, you don't want to have to go back for small stuff. But yes, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do here. I think I want to take this build and make it as passive as possible. So I'm going to stay away from Turnian attack. I might take Life Drain though. I don't know. It's funny because I'm pretty much just going to stay away from that because Death Chill Aura, yeah. Life Drain, yeah. Not going to take Visions of Death. I probably won't take Dark Covenant. I will take Lichkin though. Spirit Ward, yeah. Yeah. So I'll probably put a point in both of these. Death Chill Aura. Deathly chill radiates from the character, slowing the attack and movement of enemies as it diminishes their level. So at first level, it takes 4 seconds to recharge. 1 active energy cost per second. 1 second duration. 2.5 meter radius. 1 to 3% reduction in enemy's health. 13% total speed. And I want Life Drain. Leeches life from an enemy to replenish your own. So at first level, it will take 6 seconds.